So, I'm going to be talking about the Michael Myers character and why I think he's probably one of the most scariest horror icons out of all the movie, out of all the other horror icons, like Jason and Freddy Krueger. I mean, Freddy Krueger and Jason, they're scary too, but I just think that Michael Myers is more creepy because he stalks. Um, so the character of Michael Myers was created by John Carpenter, obviously. Um, and the very first movie was actually called. It was gonna be called the Babysitter Murders, I believe, and they decided to scrap that name and decided to name it Halloween instead. I'm so glad that they decided to name it Halloween instead. Um, the Babysitter Murders just doesn't really fit well with with the character. Um, I just think that the Halloween is the best title, for the movies. So I'm really glad that they decided to do that, to name it Halloween as opposed to the Babysitter Murders. But this movie obviously came out in 1978. John Carpenter came out with the idea. Um, he came up with I think he came up with the mask, I believe as well. I think he came up with the whole concept um, of Michael Myers, of the character. And the mask is obviously the mask is actually made out of it's William Shatner's face, but they made his face into a mask. So it's kind of like that mask really fits the character really well. I like the mask. I like the jumpsuit. It just fits the whole Michael Myers character. Um, just the way he stalks and all that, it just fits him really well. So I think that without this character, I don't think horror movies would be as good. Um, Michael Myers is the character to that makes it, really good. Personally, that's just me. I think that he's the most scariest. I think he's the most scary. He's more scarier than Jason is, in my opinion. I think he's just more scary than Jason. With Jason, you just kind of know, like, you just know that he's coming. But Michael Myers, he could pop out of anywhere. So he's just really quiet, you know. He could pop out at anywhere at any moment. Um, as a Jason's fast paced. He comes right for you, like um, and he doesn't hide. So that's what makes the Michael Myers character, so unique, so scary. Is that he stalks you. First of all, how creepy would it be for somebody to stalk you like that? Um, Especially popping out of nowhere and you don't even know where he is. So that's just what makes him scarier, I think, than Jason. I personally like him more than Jason. I always have. I like Jason still, but I personally prefer, Michael Myers, over Jason because I don't know. Jason's cool and all, but I just like Michael Myers because of the stalking and because you don't know where he is at all. He could pop out of anywhere. So that's basically why I think the Michael Myers character is so unique. Um, and why he's so iconic and just the whole concept of the character is so iconic. Um, Without this character, I don't think there would be any. I don't think horror movies would be as fun. Like I said, you got Ghostface, obviously. You got Freddy Krueger. You got Jason and all that. They're great as well. Um, but Michael Myers is he's just so different. He stalks Freddy Krueger and all them. Freddy Krueger, Ghostface, you know, Jason, they all just come straight for you. Although Ghostface is creepy too because Ghostface, you know, could be anywhere in your house. I know he's a real human and all that. It's a real life person. It's different people in every movie, but the fact that he's in your house and all that, and he calls you on the phone, he's like stalking you and shit, and he's talking to you on the phone, telling you like where he is and all that. That's just kind of creepy on itself too. But the fact that Michael Myers doesn't talk at all, it's just like I don't know. It's just creepy. Jason don't talk either, but Michael Myers is a little different. Like I said, Michael Myers like stalks, and you don't know where he is. He could be anywhere at any moment. So, with that being said, y'all comment down below. Give me guys' thoughts about the Michael Myers character. Um, and let me know what you guys think about like the character in general. Because I think most iconic. He's the most iconic for sure. But anyways, guys, be sure to hit the like button. Comment down below. With that being said, see you in the next one.